Plain Truth here, the Codfather himself, bringing you another video. Hope you guys enjoy my Wraith gameplay on Dead by Daylight here. It will be the backdrop for today's discussion, because today's discussion, I kind of want to poll you guys before I really get into the meat and potatoes of this commentary. And the little poll is just going to be, are you guys as fed up as I am? And I'm not even just talking about Call of Duty, although this is mainly what I'm talking about, Call of Duty. But are you just fed up with just, I don't know, I don't want to sound like the Joker either, but are you just fed up with society? Are you just fed up with things getting worse and nobody really talking about it and people just accepting it and getting weaker and fatter and more depressed and all that? And this might hurt some feelings here, but I just went and checked like I think it was the last 15 years or so, the obesity rates, the suicide rates, the depression rates at an all-time high. Inflation continues to get worse, etc., etc. And you can look up all these things, and they're backed up by studies and sources and stuff like that. Just Google it, takes a minute. And despite it happening before our very eyes, most people choose to just ignore it, and they choose to make up problems based on how they feel that day or some other cockamamie bullshit, you know. I don't know. The data's there. We're not talking about it. We're not bringing it up. But most importantly, we're not coming together to find a solution. Find a solution that makes sense, backed by science and data, for example. And eventually, things are going to get worse and worse until there's some collapses, and at that point, it might not be salvageable. A lot of problems may not be salvageable, and I hate to be like Debbie Downer there, but it's true. It's damn true. So, why am I bringing all this up, and how does it relate to Call of Duty? Well, you see, guys, 4 years ago, I started talking about how Modern Warfare 2019 was the worst piece of shit I've ever played. Worst Call of Duty by far. I stood by that until they somehow managed to make a game worse than it with Call of Duty Vanguard. And then they doubled down and they made Modern Warfare Deuce, which it's arguably worse than Vanguard. I think they're about neck and neck for being shit, though. And don't get me wrong, Cold War, it was the best out of the last 4 years, still suffered from the same core problems: SBMM, lack of passion and soul, lack of polish, lack of content, rushed, glitchy, you name it, you know? And now, finally, 4 years later, it seems like everybody's on board. Nobody's happy with Warzone 2. Nobody's happy with Modern Warfare Deuce. Nobody's looking forward to Modern Warfare Modern Warfare 3, if you will. But I think we're at a point where it's just too goddamn late. You know? One thing I didn't bring up earlier is that IQs actually keep dropping. Every year. Technology has like made our brains lazy or something, and we literally are getting dumber every single year. Look it up. Not making it up. We're getting fucking stupid up in here, all right? It's like Idiocracy, if you've seen that movie. And here's the issue. Here's the main issue here. I've been bringing this up for a long time now. If you're fat, if you're depressed, if you're low T, if you don't have a social life, if you're not really like killing it in life, and you're just looking for something to do to pass the time, they don't have to try, they just aim to get you addicted to their mediocre-ass experience. Somehow, some way. Maybe I'm immune to it because I've played better games. I'm aware of what they're doing, and I'm not falling for it. I'm not playing that shit, you know, I'm playing a game I enjoy. What better to pass the time than a shitty-ass game for the shitty-ass population with a lot of problems? They can give you the bare minimum as long as they make it addictive and offer you some shiny trinkets. You're gonna buy it. You're dumber than ever. You're fatter than ever. You're more depressed than ever. You're weak. You're in your own head. You just want to get out of it. So let's play free-to-play Warzone. You're probably not making a lot of money either to actually buy other video games. So let's play free-to-play Warzone and then save up your money to buy a shitty $20 skin once a month, and then the next thing you know, Activision are making $1 billion a year. It's true. It's damn true. And we'll get more into this because we have some Modern Warfare 3 news here. And if you don't believe there's actually a correlation there, you're welcome to take a little second in the comments and write out a retort if you'd like. But we're going to get into some Modern Warfare 3 leaks and news and rumors and stuff after a brief word from this video's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Factor. Factor is one of the long-running sponsors on my channel because as far as I'm aware, we're all human here and we all have to eat. I haven't met a human being yet that can live without eating. Maybe one day, but until then, we have Factor. You see, Factor is perfect for me because I'm a very busy guy and sometimes I just don't have time to cook. I'm also quite a healthy guy and I work out and I need proper nutrition, I need good macros, I need carbs, I need protein, I need fats, but most importantly, I need all of these macros to come together in a nice, delicious meal that tastes good. And Factor does just that. You just stick it in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's fresh, never frozen, shipped to you in refrigerated boxes, and it is amazing for macros. This is like the perfect pre-workout meal right here, the jalapeno beef mac and cheese. They also have little treats like strawberry banana smoothies made with coconut milk, which give you protein and carbs. I love to drink one of these before a workout as a pre-workout. But guys, go to Factor75.com, use the code CODFATHER50 for 50% off your first Factor box, and get yourself some good food without a lot of effort. Alright guys, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's check out the most recent Modern Warfare 3 news. It's pretty late in the year to be getting this, but here we go, alright? Charlie Intel says this, there's a rumor. The Ninja perk is returning in Modern Warfare 3 and perks reportedly are considered gear now, like tactical boots, helmets, etc. This is all via Bob Network UK. Charlie also says the perk system is expected to be traditional, but gear-based like Ninja is special boots, different gloves, reload speed, etc. And realistically here, this comment just says it better than I could. And that's saying something, because I talk for a living. Merc says, oh, we doing that thing again where we are trying to change the thing that's worked for 10 years except for the years where we didn't do the normal thing. Charlie says, nothing is normal anymore, Merc. This goes back to that question I've been asking in several videos now, where I'm just like, what is the game supposed to be? What are they trying to be? I don't get it. This is leaning more towards like a milsim thing with gear affecting you and whatnot. But like, it's obvious that all three studios are not on the same page as far as game design goes. Right? So like, you can't ever get a foothold into consistency. There's no consistency from game to game, let alone in the core fundamentals, the core foundation. There's no consistency. What is the fucking game trying to be? I don't get it. Now, some people are going to say I'm going to complain if they don't try something new. I want them to try something new if they've tested it out before and it's fun. Just play the game, and if this new thing you've added in is fun, keep it in. If it's not fun, take it out. The general consensus is doing your job for you. Most people want Ninja as a perk. So that's cool that it's coming back. Why was it taken away to start with Infinity Ward's game? Why is it coming back as gear and not a perk? Why are we doing the gear thing instead of just keeping perks in? Why are we not building on the foundation? And again, somebody's gonna get on me because they're gonna say like, wow, if they try something new, you complain. If they don't do something new, you complain. Guys, this isn't new. Ninja's not new! Bringing Ninja back is not new! Tying the effects of something to a cosmetic thing on your soldier, that's not even new. That's not even new. It's been in other games. Do you honestly think Sledgehammer my balls that California dipshit studio is going to make this work? You know what I mean? They're like, they have no originality, and the minute you give them an inch, they'll take a mile and just shit their pants that whole way. They'll walk the entire mile with Dookie in the britches. This is not going to be good. What they should do, what they honest to God should do, is take the things from the games they made that worked and just bring them back. Build off that. Don't take Treyarch's ideas. Don't take Infinity Ward's ideas. Like, build upon the things that worked. I guarantee you we will not see like combat pacing in this. That's the one thing Vanguard did right. The one thing Vanguard did right was combat pacing, blitz mode, and all that stuff. I guarantee you that will not be brought back. The social hub from Call of Duty World War II, that won't be brought back. The specialist perk earn system from Modern Warfare 3, Sledgehammer's best game. I would argue Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward's best game. Straight up. That will not be brought back. I've been waiting for that for over a decade. Where is it? I guess I'll just go play the OG MW3 now. I want to kind of see the collective player base on all these old CODs they just resurrected. I kind of want to get on all the old Call of Duties and just see the player numbers and then compare it to like the Steam numbers for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 just to see how comparable it is, because I think it'll be a lot closer than most people will give these old games credit for. I really do. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of this news. It's not a lot, but it just... I'm already not looking forward to it. Like, come on. Stick to something. Stick to one thing that works and go with it. I'll see you guys later. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
Here's some parting advice.